Lesson 20 today. I want to tell you a little bit about last night, my dream. I had a nightmare of a man who loved me but was treating me abusively, and I was trying to get into the car and he was slamming the car door on my legs. He was just loving me, but at the same time he was being abusive. And I mean, in my everyday life, I would never settle for something like that, but my dreams forced me to see things in a different light. I was actually woke up frightened, went back to sleep into the same dream, and in this part of the dream, I'm in my kitchen. Actually, I'm in the bathroom that's connected to my kitchen, and I hear him out in the kitchen talking to a woman who seems very calm, almost like myself. And then he knows that I'm in the bathroom, so he walks over to the bathroom. And I remember as I'm standing there and I see his shadow coming closer that this is a dream. So as he comes around the corner, I grab his arm and I say to him, "What do you want? Why are you so angry?" And he looks at me, doesn't say anything, but I can still feel the anger inside of him, and he won't answer me. And next thing I know, we're standing under the stars outside, and I look at him, and I hold his hands, and I kiss him, and I tell him I love him. And it was like all his anger just melted away. And I feel like that's what these last few lessons have been trying to tell us, that there's no reason to fight anger with fear, because it's just a perpetual cycle. But if you fight it with love, then it diminishes. So I'm excited about lesson 20 today. It kind of goes right into the flow as far as where I feel like I am so far in these lessons. So I'll just start reading. The lesson, it's key lesson 20, and I am determined to see. We have been quite casual about our practice periods thus far. There have been virtually no attempt to direct the time for undertaking them. Minimal effort has been required, not even active cooperation, and interests have been asked. This approach has been intentional and very carefully planned. We have not lost sight of the crucial importance of the reversal of your thinking. The salvation of the world depends on it. Yet you will not see it if you regard yourself as being coerced, and if you give in to resentment and opposition. This is our first attempt to introduce structure. Do not misconstrue it as an effort to exert force or pressure. You want salvation. You want to be happy. You want peace, and do not have them now, because your mind is totally undisciplined. And you cannot distinguish between joy and sorrow, pleasure and pain, love and fear. You are now learning how to tell them apart, and great indeed will be your reward. Your decision to see is all that vision requires. What you want is yours. Do not mistake the little effort that is asked of you for an indication that our goal is of little worth. Can the salvation of the world be a trivial purpose? And can the world be saved if you are not? God has one Son, and He is the resurrection of life. His will is done because all power is given Him in heaven and on earth. In your determination to see is vision given you. Let's read that again. In your determination to see is vision given you. The exercise for today consists in reminding yourself throughout the day that you want to see. Today's idea also tactily implies the recognition that you do not see now. Therefore, as you repeat the idea, you are stating that you are determined to change your present state for a better one, and one you really want. Repeat today's idea slowly and positively at least twice an hour today, attempting to do so every half hour. Do not be distressed if you forget to do so, but make a real effort to remember. The extra repetition should be applied to any situation, person, or event that upsets you. You can see them differently, and you will. What you desire, you will see. Such is the real law of course. So is the real law of cause and effect, and as it operates in the world. Well, let's read that last line again. What you desire, you will see. Such is the real law of cause and effect, as it operates in the world. Lesson 20. So, every half hour, ask yourself, what is it that we're asking ourselves again? I am determined to see. So that was my first one for the hour. I am determined to see. I have a feeling I'm going to say this more than twice an hour. So I'm interested to see where this takes you, where this takes me. I am determined to see, and I am seeing, and I hope you are too. And if not, be patient, forgive yourself, compassion. That's what all this is about. This is all where it's all leading, to just forgive and be patient. So I wish you all many blessings, and it's starting to rain a little bit now, so I'm going to get off my throne here and head back to the house. Have a beautiful day. Much love.